Does anybody remember the first day of school when you got your new schedule and on it either had the teacher's name or the classroom where you needed to be or where you needed to show up, and you looked at that information and it directed you to where you should go? Imagine if that information was not on there. If you didn't know what class to go to, if you didn't know who your homeroom teacher was. Imagine if you just showed up and everybody was just told to go. It would be really hard for you to make sure that you ended up in the right place if you had no idea of what that place was supposed to be. And that's why goal setting is so important, because with goal setting, it allows us to look at the end result of what we want to get, what we want to achieve, where we want to be and where we want to end up. Then it helps us to devise a plan to get there. The framework that I found to be successful better than any other framework is not just SMART goals, but the smarter goal framework. And it's 7 steps. I'm gonna give them to you right here, right now. The S stands for specific. That means just tell me exactly what you want. We'll develop it later. Just tell me exactly what you want. The M stands for measurable. What numbers are we going to use to be able to evaluate or to be able to tell whether or not you were successful at the end of all of this? The A stands for attainable. How do I know this is something that I can achieve? Think about some of the things that you've historically done in the past and improve on that. Prove to me that this is what I used to do, but now this is what I'm going to do. The R stands for relevant. How does this relate to your dream? We talked about your vision. We talked about the dream that you have for yourself. How does this relate to that? Because if your goals don't align with your dream, you're not going to want to chase it. What dreams do you have? And align a goal that is going to get you one step closer to achieving that elephant dream. The T stands for timely. When is it going to be completed? The E is huge, stands for evaluate. You have to evaluate your progress along the way. How are you going to know that you are on track to achieving this goal? You have to check in regularly. You can't just set it and forget it. You have to check in regularly to see if you are on track, because if not, either you're going to have to adjust your grind or adjust your goal. The R is my favorite. It stands for reflected and rewarded. I want you to set a reward for yourself, because you want to make sure that that goal is something you want to actually achieve, and you're going to reward yourself for doing such a great job when it's all over. And sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but we always learn. Whether you achieve that goal or not, I need you to reflect on it to learn about what went well and what I can improve on, so the next time I set a goal, I can see success sooner. Look, setting a goal is the quickest way to get from where you are to where you want to be.